What's up YouTubers, it's time for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck opening video, and today we're going to be opening the first of two decks that came out at the same time, the Machine Reactor Structure Deck. So yeah guys, honestly, this is the one of two decks that I really like, really. Ancient Gears really impressed me in GX. I'm really ashamed that we didn't get many cards out of that time, but honestly, I'm really glad the game came out with a structure deck, and I'm really happy that they actually collaborated Ancient Gears into the Arc 5 storyline. Really, that was honestly a surprising twist. Really, I'm glad they didn't involve a new archetype for the soldiers to use. I'm glad they went back and used an old type of monster and just really powered up. I mean, just look at all these cards that we get. They're really impressive, and honestly, what's written on the back? The Machine Reactor Structure Deck uses the popular gadget monsters to power up the... Oh my god, what word is that? Graduate Ancient Gear Monster. Does that mean they're really old? Hopefully it does. But yeah guys, as you probably know, I can barely read. But yeah, it's honestly an incredible deck, and I really can't wait to get into it. In fact, what am I saying? I'm getting into it right now. Honestly, Ancient Gears. If you've seen one of my duel videos, if I can remember off the top of my head, I probably have. I did an Ancient Gear. I used an Ancient Gear deck, and it was honestly pretty incredible. And honestly, with nearly 3 of these, I've almost got my Ancient Gear deck in real life. Alright, let's quickly take a look. We got the instruction guide. We don't really need that because, let's face it, I know how to play the game. You've seen me duel, so we'll throw that away. Let's whip out the mat. I really can't wait for this mat. Oh, because this is like... These are like the structure deck before we get the Link monsters. So let's stretch it out. Oh, because it's brand new, it's sometimes falls in. Let's just pick that up and look at that mat. That is beautiful. I think that's Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon on the back. I think that is. Let's get this deck out. Oh, okay, we don't need the box. Oh my god. Ancient Gear Gadget right on the front. I need to get these cards out, guys. I really don't want to dilly-dally on these cards because I really want to see them as soon as possible. I love these Ancient Gear cards. Oh my god. Plastic. Let's put that to the side. Really, they're really incredible. These new Ancient Gear cards I just love. And there's so many cards as well that can collaborate with the Ancient Gear cards. It's just incredible. Alright, let's get a sword. Let's get straight into the Ancient Gear deck. It's honestly incredible. Hang on. On the back of the mat they say what other cards you can get from booster packs. Let's just quickly take a look, because I want to see this. Yep, we've got some instructions on how to use the gear deck. What other cards they say you can use the Destiny Soldiers, Pharaoh to get some gear cards. You can use Dark Illusions for some cards, and Evasion Vengeance. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't put in like Ancient Gear, Hunting Hound, and the 2 other fusions on the back. Really, they could have just said go after those monsters, but of course they chose not to for other reasons. But yeah, guys, if you got the other 2 fusions, which is believe like one of them was called Ancient Gear Devil. I'll try to leave an image up on the field. I can only really remember the Japanese names. Really, it was something like Haunting Hound, something like that. I don't know. It used to be called Ancient Gear Devil, and the other one, which was Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, something like that. Or the Japanese was Ancient Gear Chaos Giant, something like that. But yeah, try and get those cards, guys, into the deck, because honestly, and Hunting Hound, try and get those 3 cards because they will really help with the Ancient Gear deck. Anyway, well, let's stop chatting on about other cards you can get. Let's get into this. As we start off with the Ancient Gear Gadget. This monster is really good, especially when you really want to annoy your opponent, because it stops your spell, traps, or monster effects for a turn, and it can, when this is summoned, and it can able to change the name to other gadgets. So if for some tribute summoned Ancient Gear cards, they have an additional effect where you use a gadget. So with this card, it helps with both the ancient gear part and the gadget. So I believe Reactor Dragon has an effect when you tribute both an ancient gear and a gadget. So if this is in the tribute, there you go. Speaking of which, I believe the next card is, yep, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. Let's just put the gadget down there. Oh, this is like one of the powerful cards you need in the Ancient Gear deck now. 3000 attack and defense, and it's level 9. Wait a minute, that level 9? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yeah. You definitely know it's a beat stick. You definitely know it's a powerful monster when it's a level 9 with 3000 attack and defense. Cool. And yeah, it has an effect when you tribute an Ancient Gear monster, and an effect when you tribute a gadget monster. So again, Ancient Gear Gadget will make up both of them. And then we got Ancient Gear Hydra. I remember when Yuri used this card when he used the Ancient Gear deck. It was so awesome. Anyway, and then we got Ancient Gear Wyvern. Oh, this is another must-use card, guys, for an Ancient Gear deck. It helps you search any card of Ancient Gear, so long as you don't set a card. But that's okay. You should not really use many traps. And yeah, and basically when it attacks, your opponent can't use any effects. So yeah, it's a very powerful card, especially when it helps overcome a big obstacle. Ancient Gear Catapult. You're supposed to use this card alongside Ancient Gear Fortress, and that way you can get 2 Ancient Gear monsters out on the field. And if I have to guess, oh no, the next card's not Ancient Gear Fortress, but yeah. But yeah, guys, if you've got the Ancient Gear Fortress card and the Ancient Gear Catapult, make sure to use them together. I'm sorry, guys, I just realised something. Something's gone up with the cards. You know, let me go back. Yeah. No, just those two. Keep an eye on your cards, guys, because looking at Wyvern, you might not notice it on camera, but there's like a little dot there. Like, it was not fully printed. And the Ancient Gear Catapult's got a line straight down it. It's been scratched. So yeah, keep an eye on the cards, guys, because, I don't know, something seemed off with those two, really. I know they're real, they just came in the post. So yeah, anyway, let's move on. We've got the old boss monster in the other Ancient Gear deck that came out. Ancient Gear oh my god, tongue's not working. I can't really pronounce the name properly, guys. Hang on. Gadgetron Dragon. Yes! I said the name right! Gadgetron Dragon! Anyway, yeah. Of course, we can't have an Ancient Gear deck without this card, guys. The Ancient Gear Golem. We gotta have that card. Ancient Gear Gadgetron Chimera. Don't really think you should use this card much. Ancient Gear Beast. I've got the holo version of this card. It actually looks pretty beautiful. Ancient Gear Engineer. Really good. Ancient Gear Knight. Very powerful. Sorry guys, I'm putting the cards at an angle. I'm not getting much light today for some reason. I think bulbs are starting to go. Anyway, we've got Ancient Gear Soldier. Gotta use this card, guys. Ancient Gear Box. Yeah, I say it's pretty useful. We've got 2 of them. Impressive. What's this one? There's not an Ancient Gear. Gear Galua. I think that's pretty good. Not quite sure. Planet Pathfinder. Yeah, I say you could probably use this card. Would be useful. Minor Field Drill. Yeah, not bad. And Card Trooper. Yeah, you'll definitely want to use this card. Pretty useful. And you got 2 of them. So, honestly, guys, this deck's honestly giving me some prizes. We've got a few hard to get cards, and they've turned them common. And you got, yeah. Boxer. I don't know why that cracks me up. Hardened Arm Dragon. Spell Striker. Maxi! Okay guys, something's gone wrong here with the structure deck. I know it's okay to really now use Maxi because it's at 1 and not many people fear it. But, hang on, let's put that to the side. Let's put it down to the side. Let's just go back over some... Well, that was my typical luck, guys. Camera died. I do amazing pulls with my luck, but then camera dies. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that should never happen again. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, yeah, for some reason we're getting some like good cards that a lot of people want to use in decks like these now. Look, we got Card Trooper, which a lot of decks use nowadays, and we've also got Maxi. I don't know if they think it's okay now because of they moved it down to 1, but now we've got Maxi. Okay, a lot of people are now going to buy this deck probably just for the sake of Maxi. Anyway, let's take a look at some spells now, shall we? Oh, there it is. The Ancient Gear Fortress. There it is. So yeah, this is the card you should use alongside Ancient Gear Catapult. Pretty useful combo, if I do say so myself. We got the Ancient Gear Castle, which, again, another good card people should use alongside their Ancient Gears. Ancient Gear Workshop, good for searching. Gear Town, another way to get some good monsters up. Monument of the Emperor. They're really thinking for the high-level Ancient Gear cards, aren't they? They're doing pretty well. Peace. Oh my god, it's that confusing name. Pisador Space. Basically, it's another way of saying reverse skyscraper field spell. But yeah, I'd say pretty good actually if you lost your field spell early. Limiter removal, of course. Machine deck after all. Machine duplication. This takes me back, guys, because I have the ultra rare version of this card, and besides getting it from this deck, it's literally an expensive card. It's seriously expensive. So yeah, this is another one of those expensive cards that they just throw in this deck and think it's okay. What's going on here? Inferno Reckless Summon. Galaxy Cyclone! Guys, I pulled the secret rare version of this. Now they've turned it into a common. What's going on? Is this because this card's so old now that nearly everyone's forgotten about it? What's going on? Terraforming. That's it. Jar of Avarice. Okay, I'm going to complain about that later, but honestly, we've got a nice load of spells here. This feels like it's like a tournament Ancient Gear deck now, really. Looking at all these individual cards. But we know it's not tournament because a tournament deck will have more than one copy of a card. Something's gone up here. Anyway. Jar of Avarice. Another, like, hard to get card because it's like secret rare and it's expensive. Ever since we got Paw of Avarice, we got the Jar of Avarice. What's going on here? They're turning secret rare cards, expensive cards, and cards that's hard to get into commons. What's going on here? Mischief of the Gunmores. Oh god. Machine King 300 BC. Alright. Venus Chain. Yep. Call of the Haunted. Yeah, so far so good, guys. Oh, the high resolution is over. What? When spell trap card or monster effects activated that would destroy 2 or more cards on the field, negate the activation if you do banish it. So this is basically an alternate version of the Starlight Road card. Alright. Oh, and we got a token card, guys. You usually get a token. Not bad. Let's put this aside. Yeah. Trap cards, I say okay. They're pretty common traps, except for the Jar of Avarice. That's normally secret rare. But honestly, guys, looking back at all the monsters, and all the spells, all the traps, I say this deck's done pretty well for itself. This is a very powerful deck. Especially one with a whole lot of good cards in it. If this machine deck is so incredible, what's the dinosaur deck gonna be like? Because this is one of 2 structure decks that came out at the same time. They're like rival decks. Is Konami saying, yeah, we may as well, we're making huge amounts of money from this game, we may as well get the players to be good? What's going on here? Guys, I'm confuzzled. I literally have no idea what to say at this point. This Ancient Gear deck, I literally can't say anything now. We've got some extremely powerful cards. Ancient Gears are back, and the Structure Deck, of course, chose to come back with vengeance. That's the only way to describe it. It came back with vengeance. Alright guys, I need to get my hands on the Dino deck. I need to get my hands on the Dinosaur deck as soon as possible. No joke, I need to get my hands on it as soon as possible. This is ridiculous. Something's gone up here. I'm getting this deck as soon as possible. I'm not waiting a week. I need to get that deck, open it up, and see what on earth's going on. So yeah, until next time, guys, this is me signing out. Bye-bye.